the Gaelic Athletic Club here in glorious conditions in County Derry, Droghnoona in Yove. Here for Derry versus Fermanagh. Beside me here I have Martina McCafferty. How are you keeping, Martina?
All good, Ariel. Nice
Yeah.
to be here today. Glorious
Great conditions.
day. Fantastic.
Better than what we dealt with 2 weeks ago anyway.
Absolutely.
Much better, thank
Absolutely.
God. Blinded by the sun. The sunglasses are out for the first time in a long time. We'll run through the teams just beforehand. There's one or two changes from what you might have at home. We'll go through the Derry team first. We've Louise Gunn in goal. Joanne Carr beside her, corner back. Danny Donnelly full back, and Orla McGough number 4. The half-back line is Erin Doherty, Aoife McGough and Orla McCluskey beside her, and in midfield Ciara McGurk and Anna Frizzell. Starting in the forward line then, number 10 Orla McGough, 11 Danielle Kivlahan, number 12 Annie Nealoughlin, 13 Blauheen Donnelly, and the one change for there, Megan Devine in for Leah McGonigal. Ibracoigic then is Nuala Brown. Fermanagh and Yove, the one change there is the goalkeeper, Megan Maguire out and Cleana Bogue in. One of 3 Bogues playing today for Fermanagh. Emer Keenan in corner back, Molly McGlynn full back, and Andrea Gordon making up the full back line. Ibracoig, Sarah McCarville, Shay Decorn and number 6 Shannon McQuaid. Midfield, Brenda Bannon and Kyla Bogue. And in the forward line, Niamh McManus, Blauheen Bogue, Sarah Britton, Cleana McElroy, Emer Smith and Laura Grew.
That's the national anthem, sung so beautifully by Claire Scullion from Éire Slavy here. Thanks very much, Claire. Beautiful, beautiful tone.
Any predictions today, Martina? What do you think yourself?
Ariel, just going on the results from the last few games, and these teams have met each other multiple times before. It's always been a great contest, so I think it's going to be a very tight game today. I think it could go anyway, but I think if both teams have done their homework, then I think it's going to be very, very tight. It'll depend on who matches up against who. I think Aoife McGough, and if she's put on Blauheen Bogue, it's going to be a fabulous contest today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that tussle. So yeah, I think it'll be a very tight game.
Doesn't sound like you're putting money on it anyway.
I'm not going to put money on it, no, but you know, as a Derry girl born and bred, you know, I could tend to be biased, but I'm going to try and be neutral here today. I'm just looking forward to a fabulous game.
Very good. Well, conditions are pretty good here. Ground seems okay, not too cut up, but bit wobbly, bit bobbly. Hopefully it won't put into things too much. It beats the 3G that they've been playing on the last few weeks, and you know, some of these girls wouldn't be used to playing on it. I just figured it was a bit hard on them, hard on the knees, hard on the legs. So
absolutely, we all love to play in the grass, but it's fabulous setup here in Lavey. It's absolutely wonderful conditions today. I think don't be deceived by that gorgeous sun though, because it's absolutely Baltic. I look like an Eskimo of about 40 layers on me. So, but yeah, looking forward to a great game.
Yeah, I have to say now I was very impressed with Fermanagh 2 weeks ago against Antrim, especially in the second half against a very strong wind. They had a brilliant comeback, and I think that kind of spirit might stay with them today and drive them on. But
yeah,
hopefully good games as you. Okay, ready for off here. David Hurston's today's referee. He's just making sure we're all clear to go and the pitch is clear. Still a few footballs and tackling bags left on corner flags out of place, but we'll fix it all up now and get ready for throwing. Stachenson, Fermanagh with the ball. Fermanagh the first, charging forward here through Bogue, puts it up. Lovely ball inside, just a little bit too long there. And just past Emer Smith, who did a lot of damage 2 weeks ago with, I think, 2-5 by the end. Very dangerous woman here. Obviously, they'll target her from the beginning and try to build up a few points.
Yeah, they'll have to play very tight on Emer Smith today. She's definitely the go-to person for the scores. So if Derry can do a job on her, it'll be much tighter game.
She's certainly well targeting again here into Smith. Smith with it first ever. There she goes. And we only saying it a second ago.
Yeah. Great score from Emer. Lovely ball in. And
beautiful ball in. Great finish by Emer Smith. She's not going to miss from there. She never does.
Absolutely not.
Brilliant. But as we were saying there, you know, you cannot be tight enough on her. She's crafty. She's very quick. Yeah. And she might need a double marking today.
Yeah, and this is a smaller pitch as well, Ariel, so it's going to be a very tight game.
I see McGough going on her now. She might now coming in again from Anna with another effort. Another goal for oh my God, 2 goals. Who was that, Martine? I missed that now. But
I'm just trying to check here. Number.
Now coming in again from Anna with another effort. Another goal. Well, what a start here for Fermanagh. 2 goals within the first 2 minutes.
I'm just trying to get her number here.
Here already. Derry now really
that was number 10, got that goal, Ariel.
They've lost it again
and
now.
they're away again.
Coming here through McGurk. McGurk, bit of space. McGurk in, and a point there for McGurk.
That's a fabulous start from Fermanagh. I mean, Derry need to actually try and get tighter in the third quarter here to stop the flow of the ball. But what a start from Fermanagh.
Yeah, sorry, Brenda Bannon there with the points. So Niamh McManus with the second goal there. Smith with the first goal. And 2-1 now to Fermanagh already, and only 2 minutes gone in the match. Derry well able though. From what I saw of them before, they'll take their time, play it through the hands, work it up the pitch and get there. But they're well capable, very fit girls, can keep going all day.
I don't think Derry will panic at this stage. Very early days in the game, so I don't think they'll panic. But what a start from Fermanagh.
And a Fazell now. Into space. Collected here by Derry girl. Out again, Tana Fazell. A bit of space put inside. No one there. Collected up by Gordon. Gordon drives out for Fermanagh with a bit of space. They'll come up the wing here through Emer Keenan.
Oh, there Derry's got the ball back. That's a great interception from Ciara McGurk.
McGurk coming here.
Ciara loves to drive with the ball.
She certainly does, but dispossessed there for Fermanagh with plenty of girls back. Coming here now up the right wing. Coming here up to Bogue. Láithín Bogue. She can run all day, this girl. Has a bit of space. Will she put it in? She won't. She might go herself here. On the 35. Hand pass across.
Derry seem to have more players back now in this last.
Playing with the effort, I think
just they seem to have regrouped and there are more players back. But Fermanagh coming forward are lethal. They're very, very fast.
They come very quick, don't they?
Yeah, very fast. Yeah, Derry are going to have to try and contain them a wee bit better. But look at the high press, Ariel. I mean, they're really out to set their stall out, I think, for Fermanagh today.
Certainly monstrous pressure coming on Derry here in the first few minutes of this match.
Yes.
Advantage being played here now by David Hurson. Yeah, advantage. We'll come back for that. Ball gone a bit too far.
And this is actually a developing Fermanagh side. I spoke to Kiva, one of their management team, yesterday, and she was telling me a lot of the players from last year haven't returned to the Fermanagh side. So a young developing team, but growing as each game happens, and you can actually see that here today.
Fermanagh coming again here now, going through the hands. Out here to Kyla Bogue. To Láithín. Láithín finds space. Out to McQuaid again. McQuaid puts it across here to Bannon.
Oh, that's great defending. Great defending from Láithín. Donnelly from
Láithín coming back there. Everybody needed by Derry in the back line at the moment. Fermanagh now coming through Bogue again. Back here to Corn.
Fermanagh have all the possession at the minute. They must have about 80% of the ball, 80%.
Sarah McCarville here working her way in. Puts it back to Britton. Britton back to Bogue again. Bogue the outside of the boot.
Oh, it's a fabulous score from Blahin Bogue. I don't know if you saw the game the other night. Blahin plays for Queens, and they were in the quarter-final of the O'Connor Cup playing against NUI Galway, and she absolutely destroyed NUI Galway in the first half.
She was lack of confidence there anyway.
Not at all, not at all. I think she's brought it into the game today. Yeah, she's brought it into the game. Absolutely, they'll have to keep an eye on her.
Beautiful kick out there from Gunn, but again Fermanagh clearing up with everything. Playing with great
Derry
confidence.
can't seem to get the ball.
Bannon bursting through again here. Into McElroy. McElroy being crowded.
That's good defending from. That's better defending from Derry. Well done, Derry. Fermanagh seem to have the wind as well. Ariel, whatever advantage they have, it's definitely blowing in their favour at the minute, so they'll be taking advantage of it. Game seems to have slowed a wee bit, Ariel. They're just settling into it now, I think.
Derry be very happy with that, yeah.
Yeah, they will.
Cross here now to
That's a lovely
Smith.
ball.
Smith with the chance here now again, very dangerous. She'll turn, she'll twist, she'll put in again.
Oh,
dangerous
that's a
one.
fabulous score. Fabulous
score.
score. And actually, Aoife McGough, Derry's captain, is marking Emer Smith. So that's obviously a man marking situation. But I think Emer Smith can take on anybody. It wouldn't matter who it was. She's just a very, very talented young girl.
Just thinking, not alone the win, but I wonder would the son maybe have put in Maguire there inside and goal for those two goals.
Yeah. Louise might need a hat in there. I'd be wearing a hat if I was a goalie today.
Yeah, I can see her putting the glove over the eyes there, so
Yeah.
it might have affected those 2 goals in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, with 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes gone and 2-3 to no score. Fermanagh will be very happy with this, Ariel.
Fermanagh come again here, coming numbers. Into Bogue.
Oh, that's a lovely
beautiful
dummy.
little dummy there.
Lovely dummy.
Puts it in. They're looking for blood here. They smell it. Coming across to Smith. Oh, wonderful goal.
It's a fabulous goal. It's like soccer style goal.
Certainly
Ronaldo
was.
would be proud of that one, Ariel. Yeah.
2
On the
goals
volley.
now.
On the volley.
But the killer instinct is needed, isn't it? She did the right thing. If she collected that, she would have been blocked down. So, right option. But Fermanagh again could have gone for the point, wanted the goal.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're looking for a
They're
big score.
definitely.
They're looking for a big score today, Martine, I'd say.
Yeah. And I think if Fermanagh won this today, I think that's them through to the semi-final. So it's a big game for Fermanagh today.
Certainly is. And as you were saying earlier, some girls to come back as well. So
Yeah.
a lot here with the point to prove, trying to keep their place
That's
in the
it.
team. Lovely ball in here again.
That's better defending from Aoife.
Aoife doing a bit better work there, keeping tight.
There's another beautiful dummy from Emer.
Emer, huge pressure. Well done there.
That's better, yeah. Good defending, Derry. But
She's a
that's
tenacious
what
enough
it's going
woman.
to take. It's going to take 2 or 3 defenders on Emer Smith to try and contain her today.
Yeah, that might give them a bit of confidence now. So we'll come through Derry.
Absolutely, yeah.
Only
I
the
think if
second time.
Derry get a score, might settle them a wee bit. They just need to get the ball in hand, and when Derry have the ball in hand and play off the ball, you know, they're very nice to watch, but they just need to get the ball, and they can't get it at all off Fermanagh at the minute.
They do, and they're very deep at the moment. I'm just seeing nearly 2 sweepers here for Derry at the moment, hanging back.
There's a lovely score from Aoife McGough. Aoife plays for my club, Steelstown, so good to see Aoife. Aoife's over in Liverpool doing medicine, so she comes back the odd time for the game, so it's great to see her back today. Derry are pushing up now.
Fermanagh come again here through Bannon, who's been doing great running all day.
Yeah,
That's
number
Bogue.
8 from Fermanagh is certainly doing a lot of damage here, Ariel. Oh, that's a lovely block. That's
Yeah,
a
Derry-
lovely block.
Derry coming alive. They
Yeah,
brought back 2 extra girls, I think, and they seem to be snuffing out any of the Fermanagh attacks there at the 45. Hopefully that'll work for them. I think the problem there would be working the ball up the pitch then with 2 girls missing. But
That's it, that's it. Just need to be patient though. Another lovely block, some fabulous blocks on show today. I hope there's a lot of young girls watching.
Bannon again seems to be by herself all day. She'll go all day. Fine engine on this woman. She comes again. Not many inside looking for her. Collected by
Brenda's
Bogue.
got some engine.
Bogue inside.
Yeah.
Lovely ball. Collected lovely
They're
by
targeting
Smith.
Emer Smith a lot. And why wouldn't you, Ariel? She's definitely the go-to.
She could nearly win it by herself up there sometimes, couldn't she?
Yeah.
Back to Britton here. Britton turns, twists, inside again. Back to Smith. A rare wide there.
That's better defending.
Emer.
She's not afraid to have a go, is she, from anywhere?
Certainly isn't, but again under
Certainly
serious pressure there as well. I see 5 or 6 girls, Derry girls around her.
I don't think it matters to Emer Smith how many girls are around her, so yeah, she's got no fear at all. I should get her down to Steelstown, my young players. Still a bit of confidence in them. She's fabulous.
Tell you, Louise Gunn is a fine boot. Every ball has gone over everyone's heads out to the 45 here.
She does.
But again, collected by Fermanagh. Here through Corn to McCarville. With a hand pass out the wing. Back to McCarville again. Lovely here by Cleona. Out to Bogue. Yeah, that blanket defence from Derry.
Yeah, that definitely works for them. When it's on, it definitely works for them. And Fermanagh are a wee bit impatient. I think they want to get the ball in quickly, but that might work to Derry's favour if they can use their blanket defence. But it won't work for them all the time.
With a bad ball in there, but Derry get a chance now to come out again, and come out they will. Lovely low ball in. I think just an accidental trip there from McGough. And a chance for
this
Derry
might
here.
just give Derry a chance to have a breath here. It's 120% at the minute from Fermanagh. They're definitely a team on a mission today, Ariel, Fermanagh.
They certainly are.
I think they've actually surprised Derry to some extent here. They've come out so forcefully.
They have great heart and character. I'll give them that much. Again, we were shocked 2 weeks ago with the comeback they had in the second half against that win. No one, I think, was expecting it against a pretty good Antrim team on the day.
They've come out with the ball again. Derry's final ball seemed to just get away from them. They had the same issue against Leitrim 2 weeks ago as well. They had some great passages of play, great off the shoulder, great playing with the ball through the hand, but the final pass just seemed to let them down.
Derry will be happy now to slow this down and work it up.
They will.
Try to keep the ball, get the confidence going again. Out here now to Brown. Brown, another one with a great engine. She can keep going all day. Low ball in. Fermanagh with huge pressure there. Comes out again. Loughlin there with great pace. Out to the space. Collects. Lovely here to Niamh McManus. Niamh McManus with plenty of space in front of her. McManus into who has but Emer Smith. She's been marked, double marked now at the moment. Well done by Anna, but they'll come again. Smith again with the ball. Smith over the shoulder with a
that is a wonderful score.
Fabulous. She didn't even look at the post.
She didn't even look up.
And over the shoulder.
And
gorgeous
the curl
point.
on the ball going in. What a fabulous score. Oh, to be able to do that. That is
Where
just
would you see
wonderful.
it? 2-2 now for Emer Smith, and only 15 minutes gone. And she's a tough old thing as well, Emer. You know, last 2 weeks ago now on the hard 3G pitch, she was fouled I don't know how many times by Antrim, and the knees were bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, it's really tough to go down in those 3G pitches.
Oh,
Yeah, she's definitely a hardy soul.
yeah,
I wonder, does she come from a farming background? Very hardy farmers, but you haven't. There's a lovely video footage that Emer did last year, I think, during lockdown. It was just lovely. She's a lovely young girl, a real fabulous role model for young players coming through.
Derry going for the short kick
They're
out
going
this
to play,
time.
yeah, they're going to try and play off the shoulder. They're very good at doing this when they have the ball in hand. But Fermanagh, the pressure from Fermanagh is immense at the minute.
Certainly
I mean, I don't know if you can see this on, if you're watching the video, but here in person, the pressure is humongous.
Megan Devine there with the push on Bogue. She did, yeah, she pushed her in the back, all right, so Bogue will come. Hard to put that ball in. So many Derry defenders there. She didn't really have an option. She'll work it in slower. Work it out the wing here to Kyla. Bogue again. Very comfortable on the ball, this woman. Puts it out again. Bannon now, who's well able to run with it, but she decides to put it into Smith, and why wouldn't she?
That's a lovely
Back
pass.
to Bannon. Bannon blocked
And
down,
a great
lovely.
block.
See from Goff's doing great work inside there in the back. I don't know how many blocks she's put in already, 2 or 3 today.
Yeah, I think she has, yeah. It's a wonderful display of blocking here today. I think there must be about 7 or 8 in the game at the minute. There's only 16 minutes gone.
Bogue here now with a bit of space.
That's
Bogue
a
with
lovely score from
there.
Blahin Bogue. She was doing that all night the other night in for Queens.
It's her second
Must be the
score.
green jersey. That's a water break now, Ariel. We'll get a breather here. It's been fast and furious.
It certainly has.
I'm
well, the first
exhausted.
2
I need a
minutes-
water break.
Well, that first 2 minutes was something else. You know, we were just saying at the start they're going to have to keep an eye on Emer Smith and the forwards, but I don't think anybody was expecting that start today. Now, Derry finally, I suppose, got their house in order, brought back 2 extra girls, and have stopped the onslaught really. But some great work there from the midfielders and even the wing forwards from Fermanagh, bursting through, plenty of confidence. They want goals. And they've
Yeah,
got
they
them.
certainly do. They certainly do.
And they've got them.
I think even without the ball though, Fermanagh are looking, or without the scores, Fermanagh are looking very dangerous. I think they have about 80% of possession of the football at the minute, and they'll be very content with that. Derry need to get the ball in hand, and need to get in into the full forward line, put a bit of pressure on. I don't think there's been any pressure on their keeper at all at the minute. So.
Do you think they might be waiting for the wind and might just try to hold steady into the next 15 minutes and then
Yeah,
try to
and
get some
Derry
scores?
normally play better in the second half as well. You know, they normally grow into the game. They had a fabulous game against Leitrim 2 weeks ago. That was a great game and really held them until about 10 minutes to go. Leitrim ran away with it a wee bit, and the weather played its part that day as well in Celtic Park. But it was a definitely very courageous display from Derry. And they're going to need that courage now. Definitely. Fermanagh are on a mission here today, Ariel.
Yep.
They have a semi-final spot, I think, up for grabs. So there's a lot on offer for them.
Yep, a test of character. Another big kick out there from Gunn, but again collected by Fermanagh woman. They must have won 60-70% of those kickouts today. Put in low to Grew. With a bit of space, back to Bogue. She might go for a third. Is she fouled? She is, but we'll play advantage. No advantage given. So we come back for Blahin Bogue. She might take it herself here. I think she might be a bit injured there.
Yeah, she got a bit wounded there. She's a lovely dummy, hasn't she? Lovely sidestep.
She certainly does.
Yeah. You see those on the dance floors on a Saturday night. You know when we used to go to dances, used to go to discos and
It's
all.
been so
Remember
long
those
now.
days, Ariel?
It's been so
Yeah, I
long.
used to go to a disco. Just drop the shoulder, and away I went.
Well, I made my first wedding last night, and I think people have forgotten how to dance.
Was it your own now?
No, thank God. I have more sense
You're
than
so
that.
dedicated to Gaelic football. You'll come the day after your wedding. There's another lovely score from Fermanagh.
That's it. Blahin with her third score of the day. Or sorry, Emer Smith, what am I saying? With her third point of the day. 2 goals and 3 points now for Emer. Bad kick out there from Gunn. Collected here now from Fermanagh with an effort. Collected by Smith. She's going for a third. Oh, I don't believe third goal for Emer
Sweet goal.
Smith.
Sweet goal.
A bad kick out there from Gunn. She thought she saw a girl free, but
And the last person you want to get that ball is Emer Smith, one-on-one with the keeper. Keepers never won in that contest.
Collected again by Fermanagh. Back here to Bogue. Cross to McQuaid. Plenty of space here for Corn. She decides to go out the wing. Back here to Bogue again. Fermanagh coming, looking for more goals. They spell blood, and it's another effort, but just wide there from Britain. Great effort. Nobody on the line to collect.
Yep.
But I tell you, they're going for goals.
They certainly are, yeah.
They're mad for goals today. 4-6 now to Fermanagh.
Yeah, they've as many goals as they have points at the minute. I don't think anybody would have predicted this start for Fermanagh today. That's ferocious.
Going now looking for options, decides to go long again. By the Fermanagh girls again. That's 4 kickouts in a row. I make it. Fermanagh have gotten, but
oh, it's good interception from Blahin.
By Blahin Donnelly. Not many inside. She'll slow it down. Take her time with it. Annie McLaughlin coming. Put under pressure.
There's as much passion on the Fermanagh sideline as there is the Fermanagh players on the pitch.
Written up to Bogue. We'll slow it down. She'll wait for the girls to come up.
Oh, that's a beautiful pass.
Beautiful ball there.
Yeah, great insight there.
Bannon with Bogue beside her. Bannon will go by herself, but too many steps. Derry will come
She'll
quick.
run all day, won't she? She'll run all day. We need to try and contain number 8 for Fermanagh. She's doing a lot of damage.
Not being picked up at the same time. Derry seems to be leaving them come up, and they're trying to stop them on the 45 there as much as they can. Tug there, but
playing
we play advantage.
That's Megan Devine from Stevestown.
Coming. Megan with a bit of space.
It's unlucky. Playing with a bit more purpose though. That's good to see from Derry.
Well, she needed to go for it, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
She knew advantage was coming, so she might as well.
Yeah, Megan will run all day for you. She's not afraid to take the player on. So that was a good run. Just need to take advantage now of this opportunity. That's all of me go, stepping up to take the.
Very happy to go for a goal here, maybe. Coming a wave.
Oh, that's lovely defending from Fermanagh.
Fermanagh now will come as quick as they can up this wing. Derry sluggish enough getting back, but getting there eventually. Trip there accidentally, I think, but a trip
yeah, that looked like a bit of an accident. Don't think there was any intention there. Slowed the play up a bit for Derry. They'll not be too displeased with that.
The last few minutes they could do with a break.
Yeah.
A few heavy legs in that muck. Lovely ball in here now. Fermanagh will come again. McElroy but dispossessed.
I think that might be the first mistake they've made the whole game, Ariel.
Kevin near it. Big high ball in. 2 against 1. Great work done there by Danny Donnelly. Coming here now through. Lovely ball into Bogue. Bogue has been quiet the last few minutes. Lovely little dummy into Smith.
That's a lovely pass.
Smith put under serious pressure here by Aoife. Smith out again to Bogue. Bogue will go again. Lovely 1-2. Smith, low ball in. Put under pressure.
Go for a goal
there.
again, Ariel. Goals all the way.
Yeah, good pressure by Dania Donnelly there. Fermanagh now, I think, have lost their last 4 or 5 kickouts, so very important they start winning them. At the wing. Collected finally by Derry girl.
That's Erin Doherty, number 7. Erin's normally up and down the pitch, running up and down all day. She hasn't seen much of the ball at all today. She's been so busy in the back line.
Yeah, there's not much coming through her today now. Normally she's the linchpin there.
She is, yeah.
And she's an hench the same
two,
woman.
yeah, absolutely. The 2 halfbacks were there, normally up and down the sidelines. during games, but there's just so much pressure at the minute from Fermanagh that they need to keep them in the back line.
Advantage being played here now.
Emer Smith's back in the half back line for Fermanagh. It's very rare you'd see her back there.
Referees doing a great job today. But in comparison to some of the other weeks, the tackling's been very good today. The Derry girls, to be fair to them now, not doing much fouling inside.
No, a very clean game, yeah.
And they could.
Conditions tend to be the impact on whether it's a clean game or not, but Fermanagh are ferocious. That's great defending again from Fermanagh.
Danny down the other end of the pitch, trying her best, but no good this time. We come up. Derry girls making their way back, putting more of an effort up here in midfield, trying to slow it down. But Fermanagh will able. They'll come here through McQuaid. Okay, with plenty of space. Looking inside, no one there. She might go herself. Dispossessed her. Lovely work by Derry.
That's a great
They come a bit quicker.
That's a great
this
tackle.
Time. Through to McGurk.
I might give him a bit of confidence now.
And it throws it in, but bad ball. Onto by Andrea Gordon. Collects.
That final ball's just letting them down at the minute, Ariel.
There's not much to aim at for the Derry midfielders. Only 2 Derry forwards at the moment.
Young Erin Doherty must have heard me. She's on the ball a bit more now. When they get her on the ball, I mean, she does connect the half back line to the half forward line, so you need to see her on the ball.
Now a chance,
that's lovely turn.
A chance and a beautiful score there. That was some lovely passing.
Yeah, Ciara McGurk. Yeah, when they put the ball through the hand area, it can be quite dangerous. Ariel, they just need to get the ball and get some scores on the board. That was a lovely score.
They certainly do, and they're well able to. A bit of energy about them that time.
That's right. Let's see how Fermanagh respond now.
Tina Bogue there with the kick out, but collected by Derry again. Seem a bit more comfortable on the ball, have a bit of space. Come in through Donnelly. Free there, yeah. Easy enough free given away there by Molly McGlynn. Quick ball thrown in. Derry here to come, they'll look for a goal, will they? But a lot of pressure, a lot of Fermanagh girls back. And great work there.
That's good pressure from the Fermanagh full back line.
Huge.
Like that, Ciara had no support there.
McCloskey dispossessed there. Fermanagh will come.
Carry, just carry. You have the legs.
McManus keep coming here. McManus, plenty in the engine there up to Bogue. Well done. Again, Aoife McGough has played a stormer here in the backs. Really steadied that defence.
Yeah, that's good. He was a great role model to your team. She just gets on with it and no fuss, just gets stuck on. Fermanagh are definitely on a mission here, Ariel.
Crossfield ball here to McManus.
It's relentless.
Into Bogue. Bogue will go herself. She slowed down, put under pressure by Donnelly. She turn around, she'll go over the shoulder herself. And a beautiful score there.
What a score. That's a sign of a woman who is confident.
Impossible to block that, isn't it? Over
Absolutely,
the shoulder.
yeah. I actually think the defender didn't think she was going to have a go there, but she's got so much confidence in her ability at the minute that why not? You go yourself.
I think only maybe 2, maybe 3 wides for Fermanagh in this half.
Yeah, one wide on a goal, and I think 1 wide on going for a point. Yeah, the percentage shooting must be over 90% at the minute.
Coming here now through Britain. So back to Bannon.
11 scores to 2
Smith.
scores.
Smith might go. No, she put it the outside the boot. Lovely ball here to McManus. McManus with lovely hand pass in back to Bogue. Bogue on the left. And just over the bar,
Left
I think.
and right.
Nearly dropped in again.
Nearly did. Yeah, I think Louise had that well watched this time.
They're showing
yeah.
off now, left and right, over the
Left and
shoulder,
right, yeah.
outside of the boot, banana shots, anything and everything. Well,
Nice
that's
score to finish the half.
great score to finish the half is right. So here in Lavi GAC, Fermanagh 4 goals and 8 points to Derry's 2 points. A bit of shock here, and I'm sure the Derry girls are in shock too, that for 2 goals in the first 2 minutes. They tried to steady the ship, they brought a few girls back, and hopefully they'll pick it up in the second half. But Derry looking shell-shocked here coming off the pitch. Fermanagh girls smell blood and going for goal at every opportunity, so we'll see what happens in the second half. Martina, any other comments?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a shock myself. I didn't think it was going to be this type of a half, but yeah, it's great for Fermanagh. I mean, they've really come out all guns blazing and with great intent, and Derry are definitely on the back foot at the minute, and we'll have to have a real tough team talk at half time to try and re-energise them and get them back, give them definitely a sense of belief. And I know Derry do play better in the second half, so it might be a bit more of a contest. But yeah, Fermanagh have come out all guns blazing, and fair play to them. But they are ferocious going forward in attack, and as you say, Ariel, they're going for goals all the time. So Derry need to try and contain that in the second half. But yeah, fabulous game to watch at the minute.
Yeah, so that's it. Big Lefeshkin. Martina, join us back here in 5 or 10 minutes' time for the second half. David Hurson with the ball. Not sure if there's any subs there on the Fermanagh team. Derry yet to come out. Should we update you if we hear anything? Fermanagh 4-8. They're at 2 points. Be hard for Derry to come back from this, Martina, but they have a bit of a wind.
Yeah, they'll definitely have the wind as an advantage, but they definitely need to try and contest Fermanagh a little bit more and get more on the ball. Even in possession with the ball at the minute, Fermanagh are closing them down very, very quickly and dispossessing. So, yeah, Derry will need to have a bit more strength and depth now in the second half if they're going to get anywhere near Fermanagh. That's a big scoreline at the minute, but you never know.
And Paul Simpson must be giving them a great talking to at the moment, because they're still inside in the dressing room. Obviously plenty to talk about inside in that dressing room as well.
That's him coming out now, Ariel. Must have heard you.
Must have done. We'll see now what they can muster up in this second half. Plenty gusto, these girls, though. Great engines on some of them there, and some of them very quiet so far, but we've seen 1 or 2 passages of play of what they're capable of when they string a few passes together. They're very well able and dangerous. I think maybe that sweeper, while it stopped the goals to some degree, has been putting in on their ability to score, and we'll see if they'll go woman for woman in the second half with a bit of wind behind them.
Yeah, and if they can contain Blaine Bogue and contain Emer Smith, then you know they might have some success. But yeah, they're focusing a lot of attention on them, and rightly so, because they're so dangerous in possession of the football from both inside and outside.
So here we go again. Bogue here with the ball already. Got 3 points in the first half. Lovely low ball in. Back to Bannon. Bannon with a lovely ball out the wing to Bogue. Lovely dummy again. 3rd or 4th dummy she's done today. Outside of the boot. And what
that is a fabulous score
from Blaine Bogue. That's the second one from the outside of the boot. One over the shoulder.
Yeah.
One with the left. About 3 dummies.
Yeah, what can she not do, this young girl? That's like an Amy Mahon score. She must have been watching the videos.
She's putting on a serious display.
That's an absolutely fabulous skill to have, Ariel, that outside of the boot. So difficult to do.
Yeah, and the confidence again from these Fermanagh girls is just huge this afternoon. I can divine here now.
Derry won't give up, Ariel. They'll keep going, you know, they'll keep contesting the ball, but it's just so hard to get through this Fermanagh defence at the minute.
It certainly
it's
is.
Like a brick wall.
Keenan showing well there how to block down a kick solo. Wins possession back. Advantage here now for McManus. No advantage, and we come back for the free.
The pace of Fermanagh is just it's ferocious, absolutely ferocious.
Don't let it out, Fermanagh. Don't let it out easy. Get a hand on her.
Derry's coming out again with the ball.
That's good, Shannon. Just getting back. Brenda, we get back.
That's good pressure from Derry. Good forward runs. The ball's breaking down again. And Fermanagh build again.
Beautiful work through the hands here from Fermanagh. Shame there from Bannon. That was a beautiful passage.
Yeah. They're so fast.
Massive pace.
So fast going forward there, second to the ball every time.
Nearly impossible to defend that as well.
It is, yeah. I mean, playing the ball through the hand is the most difficult thing to defend in Gaelic, and a team who can do it so well. I mean, Donegal are absolutely wonderful at it, both men's and ladies. It's lovely to watch if it works, and Fermanagh seem to be doing a bit of this today. It's normally Derry's forte, but they just can't seem to get the ball to even get near it.
No, the kick out an ongoing issue, but Fermanagh with a huge high press.
Yeah, and they've come out with the same intent as they came out with the first half, Ariel. That's a lovely interception.
Very slow coming out here. Bogue putting pressure here in the corner. The attacker is doing most of the defence today for Fermanagh.
Oh, that's a lovely
and doing
tackle.
it brilliantly.
Lovely tackle.
Ball taken into the centre. Bannon here. Played a stormer so far today, but 50-50 pass there.
Tackle
Hospital
from
pass.
Orla. It's young Orla McGill from Steelstown. Lovely interception. Orla and Aoife would be sisters. The half-back and the cornerback. Oh, lovely catch.
Aoife McGaugh playing very well inside there this afternoon. Annie McLaughlin here. And passes it back to Anne Frizzell. Nice low ball here. Derry again, pressure being put at every position, but illegally so this time, I think. Yeah, and come back for a free here for Derry. Just that pressure is just phenomenal. The defensive
it is. They're relentless. There's no let up at all from the Fermanagh press, all over the pitch, not just in their back line. Derry can't get through at all.
Blaheen here with the ball.
I think the referee's having a blinder here as well. He's reffing a really good game. He's letting it go when it's playing advantage, and
it certainly is. Fermanagh again, ferocious pressure. Now they have space. And down here through Britain. Britain with tons of space. Ball coming into Bogue here. Bogue with 3 on her. Bogue turns, twists on the right, and off the post. What a rasper of a shot there.
Yeah, that's a let off for Derry. They'll be kissing that post at the end of the game. But she's so dangerous on her left and right foot. That was 3 of them round her there, Ariel.
She did incredibly well.
Yeah, and it'll take three to stop her.
Ciara McGurk fouled there by Bannon. But again, not much movement inside. She'd have to go back. And 2 Fermanagh girls there to put pressure on Kivlan. Coming here now through Blaheen Donnelly. Ball across. A free there. Free on one of the Derry girls there, I think on Orla McGaugh.
Yeah, against number 5. I think she might have been holding the jersey there.
Orla now with the chance for the 3rd point for Derry.
That's a nice score from Orla McGill.
Nicely done. So 4-9 out for Fermanagh, 3 points for Derry. Derry trying to put a bit of pressure of their own now on this kick out as much as they can.
That's well held by Fermanagh's number 9, and they're on the run again at pace.
Fermanagh come again, trying that hand pass through the centre. Well capable of doing it. Back here to Bogue. Bogue turns, twists. Nobody there for her. She'll keep it very comfortable on the ball. Jinx dives. Great hand pass there into Emer. Smith comes outside the boot, just to the right and wide.
That's a very rare wide. That's the third, only the third wide. They've had 2nd wide for a point and 1 wide for a score. I mean, that's phenomenal stats. But Ciara Bogue and Blaheen Bogue are very alike. I know they're sisters, but they're very alike. They actually play in the same kind of languid fashion as well. She's a bit tricky on the ball as well. Derry definitely are up against it here today now.
They certainly are. Derry winning a rare kick out this time, and they'll come up to the centre. A bit more pace on them. Coming in a wave here. Only 1 Derry girl inside, so they'll play it up. Through Ava Mullen here.
That's Eva.
Low ball in.
Young Eva's come on at half time. She's still at school. She's a boxer, former All-Ireland champion. You wouldn't be messing with young Eva on the pitch. She plays for the Balliern Club. Fabulous young talent. Yeah, fabulous young talent.
Nuala Brown there with an effort and foul just before that, so we come back to Orla.
That's another nice score from Orla. They keep picking those off and Fermanagh seem to be doing a bit more fouling now, Ariel, so if Derry can take advantage and push forward, I think Derry need a goal as well at this stage just to...
They certainly do. It's going to be hard to do with one forward in there, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Bad kick out here now, and by Earl again.
Certainly a bit more possession.
Out to Anna. Out to Nuala Brown. Nuala with a bit of space. Turns, twists. Across here to Megan Devine. Pressure put on her. Great pressure there.
That's great defending from the corner back, number 2.
Wonderful pressure there by Eva Keenan. Out quick here now to Britton
great
again.
Low sense of gravity. She's tiny, so.
Get it through the hands.
Referee giving a soft enough free there, I think.
I'm not so sure, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose dangerous enough when the Derry hand goes in, I suppose, you know, you can't, it's dangerous enough throwing the boot in, but yeah, there was a bit of space, I thought, there now between the hand and the boot, but...
Yeah. Referee's whistle's final, Ariel?
I know my own manager would take me off just for not going down to the ball.
Absolutely,
If we ever kicked it away, you'd be taken off.
Derry playing with a bit more belief now, Ariel. That was a good idea, but
Nuala Brown cut out again. Bannon will come. Great speed with Brown as well, though. He'll put pressure on to Bogue. Bogue, massive pressure coming from McGurk. Bogue across. Fermanagh seem to be wanting to go for goals the whole time.
I know Emer Smith and Blahin Bogue are, you know, getting all the glory here today in terms of their fabulous scores, but the Fermanagh's number 8 has been absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's young Niamh Gilmore coming on for Derry, replacing Orla McGough. That's a Steelstown player for a Steelstown player.
Movement, Fermanagh. Emer, step back here.
Yeah, a lot of the play seems to be going through Brenda Bannon. Fermanagh haven't scored in a while though. Ariel, have you noticed that?
No, they might be taking the foot off the pedal.
It's been at least 4 or 5 minutes, yeah. It's not like them. Derry have had 2 points and 11 minutes gone. I think Fermanagh have only had 1 score.
Fermanagh coming again here to Britton. Out the wing. Plenty of pace. Again, Bannon coming through with intent. Effort nearly bounced in there. Well collected by Louise Gunn. And a bad ball out here collected by Britton. Britton put under pressure. Throws it out, makes his way to Bogue finally. O'Heen on the left and another wonderful
my
score.
lord.
Beautiful score.
That is textbook scoring. She
You know,
can
you'd
score
see the
from
top.
anywhere.
You know, you'd see the top 10 scores of the week.
Yeah,
But
that's...
there's 5 come from her today alone. So she's just playing a stormer.
She's definitely on the Gaelic Life team of the week for just this display. That's just wonderful, wonderful skill. If she had done that against NUI Galway the other night, they might actually have won. She was tremendous.
Again, you were talking about Bannon there earlier. You know, she's cutting through the defence from the very first minute.
Absolutely, and there's no let up. She's got a Jaguar engine.
And hard to stop that. Smith now has been quiet for the last few minutes.
Bogue's away again.
Bogue with space. She'll go
Top
for
of the
goal. She
shoulder.
has space. Over the bar there from Bogue. She won't be happy with that one now.
No.
Going for
She'll
goal.
had a goal.
Yeah, she could have finished there, but just over the bar. She's not happy with that.
Erno's Lavi have a new scoreboard today and it seems to be working very, very well. That's the clock stopped. They'll be delighted. It's a wonderful setup here, Ariel, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a real
I know they
centre of
can't see
excellence
behind
for,
us here, but if you could describe the facilities they have behind the camera here.
Yeah, it's definitely
Wonderful stuff. What side? They have an indoor pitch here, similar to what a lot of clubs are building at the moment. It's a wonderful facility, especially this time of year. The grass is even a bit cut up as it is, and to have that facility for trainings on cold winter nights is just wonderful.
Yeah, they're the envy of the county.
Bannon coming off here now. She's enough running for one day. The damage is done.
What a contribution she has made to the game.
She certainly has.
They must be taking her off to rest her.
I think Nuala Kerr, number 21, in for her. We're now at Everett in low, collected by Derry. Work it out through Eve again. Eve under pressure again from Smith. That pressure is massive from Fermanagh, every position in the field, making it very difficult for any pass at all. Another foul for Fermanagh. It's one thing they have been doing. They have been giving away a lot of frees now in the second half. Derry's discipline has been very good.
They're very, very fit. I've noticed, and they're on their toes all the time. The communication's very, very good. You can hear them from the live stream here. They're very well organised. And you wouldn't have it any other way under Kiva and James Daly, two very experienced coaches, so they'll be delighted with their team today.
Ava Mullen here, number 26 for Derry. Back to Anna. Anna spreads it wide.
Two players on the ball. Anytime Derry's in possession of the ball, they have two players on against them.
Owen McGough forced to put it back here again. Ava Mullen with a high ball out the wing. Lovely ball into space. Put in dangerously here. Collected just about by Tina Bogue. I think foul there inside as well. Keane with the ball
It's
out
a bit
here.
more pressure from Derry, but Fermanagh have done their homework here. They're pressing high and double teaming, and Derry have no space at all on the ball, no time on the ball.
Bogue with a beautiful ball. That's exactly what you want to see. Low ball out to the corner into Emer Smith. Who not the wide there.
She doesn't tend to look for the posts at all. She just keeps the head down and has a go, but fortunately that didn't go her way that time. But she doesn't need to see the sticks at all.
3 wides from Emer Smith, but also 3 points and 3 goals. And the vast majority coming in the first 7 minutes. I think she decided to take it easy.
My job is done here,
She's enough done.
But for the next 15 minutes, they won't stop. They are relentless and ruthless. They've definitely come out on a mission here today.
Yeah, I'm sure you can hear in the background there as well the Fermanagh management shouting pressure, non-stop pressure at every level. Even the forward line, as we were saying earlier, the forwards are doing more defending than anybody else for Fermanagh this afternoon. Wonderful work rate.
Yeah.
Just hard work.
Yeah, that's it. I mean that's hard to defend or hard to get through in any team. That work rate and effort is just relentless. Derry are going to have to do something miraculous here to try and get back into the game. Or
certainly
at this stage, it might be playing for pride in their jersey, but I think Derry haven't really stood up to Fermanagh today. I think, as you say, in the first 7 minutes, a bit shell-shocked, Ariel, but
shell-shocked.
Yeah.
Tactically, could be doing better as well, but again, like especially with the kickouts, I mean they've lost about 70-80% of their own kickouts. It's just not good enough at this level. But Fermanagh are doing fantastic work.
Yeah,
as well,
but I think that's been because Fermanagh have been pressing so high and have been just closing them down so quickly and just playing with massive effort. and not allowing Derry to get anywhere near the kickouts in both halves. I mean, there's no advantage on the wind here at all today. But the Fermanagh management are kicking every ball. They're like the 18th man.
So Louise gone here, kicking us off after the water break. 4-11 now to 4 points.
Yeah, referee's just checking there's 30 players on the pitch. I think that's Megan coming off, so we have another sub on. Just checking to see who that is.
Derry have gone short a few times to kick out, and it's worked pretty well for them.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they
the
might continue that.
young Clodagh has come on, so they've a couple of subs on now. Clodagh has come on from the Blair Club, number 27, and Annie Kilpatrick, number 28 has come on as well. These are two young minor players who are just in the senior squad this year for Derry, and fabulous talent. So it's great to see them getting a run out in senior league games.
And now coming
It's
again,
another
point.
wonderful score.
Louise might go short again, but not many options. Derry legs tiring a bit. Another high ball out to the 45.
That's well held.
Collected there by Loughlin. Fermanagh fighting for
Fermanagh come
every
out with the
single
ball.
Comes back here to Bogue. To Sarah. Pressure put on her, she puts it back to McManus. Over here to Bogue. Kyla playing it wide.
They bring their half-backs into the game quite well, don't they, when they're under a bit of pressure? Oh,
And
that's
then
a
they cut
fabulous
through.
ball.
Beautiful effort.
Oh,
Oh, well
great
blocked
defending.
there.
That's Aoife
was
McGough again.
Aoife
She's a
again.
fabulous blocker.
Third or fourth block today.
Yeah, I think that might have come off her head, though.
It all
She-
counts.
it wouldn't matter, no. Yeah, wouldn't matter what you were blocking with.
There's been some fantastic individual performances from Derry in the back line there, especially
Yeah.
Aoife, you know. Dania Donnelly as well made some big bursts as well
Yeah.
when she was needed.
Yeah.
But just not as a team, not gelling today.
Yeah, sometimes Aoife will make fabulous runs, you know, up the pitch, but she hasn't had a chance to do it today. She's been so under pressure with Emer and Blahin Bogue that she's not getting that opportunity. She normally plays off her midfield and, you know, kind of sets up some fabulous play going forward, but that's just not happening today.
14 from each team now, and within the Derry 45, only
Fermanagh's
Only
winning
one
all of
Derry
the
girl.
kickouts. And I think that's been, well, one of the key factors today in this contest has been who's won the midfield kickout, and it's definitely been Fermanagh's day on that front. Oh,
again that quick hand pass through. I don't know if there was a free
That's
there
good
on Bogue, but
defending,
we'll
but-
play on anyway. Good defending, yeah.
I think Blahin Bogue's in a lot of pain there. The ref might need to stop the game.
Blahin staying down.
Yeah, he's obviously heard me. He must be talking really loud that he can actually hear me from here. She went down very, very badly on her ankle
Yes.
there. Hope she's okay.
She's not happy. As you say, I don't know if it was a free there, but it could be something with the knee or the ankle.
Yeah, I think it's her ankle. She just twisted very badly when she went down on it there. That'll give Derry a bit of a breather that they need. I don't know if you can see it, Ariel, but the Fermanagh players are playing with their shoulders back and their chests out. I mean, this is a team that's definitely playing with a lot of confidence, and obviously the scoreline reflects that today. But
Derry now with the chance advantage. Coming here through Ciara McGurk. Fouled. Pretty obvious foul there as well. Fermanagh doing a lot of fouling there, but I suppose if you're going to foul, that's the place to do
it
it.
is, absolutely, yeah. No danger out there. Unless you're maybe Eber Smith or Brian Bogue. Doesn't matter where you are.
Derry might be happy enough with that. Throw it into the box. And See if they can do anything.
Yeah, she's back up on her feet again now, so she's.
Back here to Dania Donnelly. Bad ball. Free given for Language there. You don't see that often, but we come again now through Bogue. Seems to be a lot better. Lovely ball into Smith.
That's a lovely ball.
Now
They
what can
play
she
off
do
each
here?
other very well.
If
Ariel,
we
have you
put 'em
noticed that, the two of them?
Oh, the link has been
Yeah,
incredible.
they've got
Great
double
work
team.
done by her off the backs
Whoa.
again. They really will be kissing that post by the end of this match.
Absolutely.
Emer Smith
That was another attempt on her left peg.
Emer Smith
She's
was
not-
in with a
she's
chance
not-
for a fourth goal.
Absolutely.
The post doing its job. Right, tackle there from Bogue, so we'll come to Orla. Orla with plenty of space here. Into Doherty. Doherty's a bit of space. She keeps coming on the left. Puts it back. Another free from Fermanagh there. Plenty of frees.
Seem to be doing a bit more fouling in the second half, but they're, as you say, Ariel, they're doing it out in the right places. I mean, they're not. Derry need a few goals here, so I can't
Forward
see
it plays.
Fermanagh letting them in though.
Effort there
I
from
think that was,
Kivlin.
yeah,
High.
that was definitely miscued. That's unfortunate now. Should be disappointed by that.
No, Derry's still organising, still in it. Still, as we said earlier, fighting for a bit of pride.
Yeah, Derry won't put their heads down. Oh, that's unfortunate now. I thought that was a good tackle.
Push in the back there now, I
Yeah,
thought myself.
that's why I'm not a referee, Ariel.
Thought you said you weren't going to be biased before the match.
I'm not.
Bogue here. Bogue
So
will
go on her
come.
left again.
She's looking for a goal, I think. She hasn't got one today. Great defending from Derry.
Yeah, that's good. They stood up to her that time. But she's hard to mark. Like, it took 3 players there to try and manage her. She's no fear at all.
Lovely low ball here to Orla McCluskey. Cross here now to Doherty, but again. wobbly ball,
Oh,
she
that's
loses
a
it.
bit of luck.
Shannon now to Andrea Gordon. Back to Shannon, back to Andrea again. Great 1-2 there. Showing how it's done. Shannon McQuaid comes. Another lovely fist pass. Great work up the wing
That's
here.
a lovely pass, yeah.
Into McManus. McManus by herself. Finds Bogue. Bogue turns. Might put it back. Back eventually to Quaid. To Bogue again. Bogue under pressure. Bogue with the outside the boot. Doesn't really matter at this stage, but
Yeah.
to show you
It's
the
a rare
management
miss.
disappointed. They don't
I
want
think
any
Fermanagh
let
are
up.
very disappointed, yeah. There's another Fermanagh sub.
Number 28, Aaron Tierney coming in here. For Niamh McManus.
Aaron Tierney from Enniskillen Gales Club.
And Annie
Yeah.
Nick Laughlin coming off there for
Yeah, what a fabulous performance. She's done, my work is done here today, says number 10. Some effort.
Derry now gone a bit quiet. No one really looking for the ball. They'll slow it down. Ref is giving a talking to the sub here. I'm not sure
She's
if Erin,
coming back off again.
not sure if Erin had her piece of paper with her or if it was all it was in order.
Oh, she needs her.
Gum shield.
Yeah. I think you're exempt on a gum shield with if you wear braces. Maybe not. Maybe there's a new rule.
Are there special ones for braces?
There is, yeah.
Yeah?
You have to get them from your orthodontist, though. Can be a bit pricey too. But yeah, player welfare. Yeah, I mean, everybody has to wear the gum shield, as you know, Ariel. And she's on now.
Louise going now with a nice clearance there.
Although you wouldn't have known that Fermanagh had 14 players there.
Ball lost again. Andre Gordon here. All across the Bogue. Bogue with a bit of space. Puts it to Britton. Britton with plenty of space. Lovely hands again from Fermanagh.
That's good defending from Derry.
Yeah, and they're happy with that. Again, they're fighting for everything.
Yeah, they'll certainly not give up. Fermanagh just seemed to be more aggressive of the two teams here today. Oh, that's a very high tackle. I think she might see a yellow for this Ariel now. That possibly an accident, but
definitely
it was too high. Definitely too high. I hope Aoife's okay.
It takes a lot to knock Aoife down.
It certainly does. She play football with her leg hanging off.
She seems to be okay anyway. Up again.
I'm not too sure who that was tackled her. Can't see her number at the minute. Number 2. Emer Keenan. Yeah, so that's Emer's day finished.
Emer's coming off now anyway, I think.
Yeah. What did you say? Yeah, I think it was an accidental high tackle rather than intent.
He's gone coming out here, but very dangerously so, but she does well.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Our goalkeeper in action. Derry need to take advantage now of the extra player here.
Dangerous cross.
They sneak a few goal or two.
Collected well here. And Darty still going. She's had some good runs here in the second half.
Yeah.
Lovely crossfield ball. To Orla. Klosky, does she still keep it? She does. Back here to Brown. Brown with a lovely ball across.
Yeah, if Derry can draw them out and, make some space, and they keep their players a bit wider, Fermanagh will contest them all day, deep in the D, but Derry just need to move the ball a bit wider and draw them out.
Kivlin coming here. Is she fouled again? Plenty of fouls going on, but the referee's
the referee's not seeing any of these. But Derry are patient.
Again.
Yeah.
Steve Gilmore. Block down here.
That's a great block down.
Lovely block there.
Yeah.
By McElroy.
That was the corner forward too, putting the block in.
Shannon McQuaid. Lovely hand pass over the top to Bogue.
That's not the woman that you want on the ball. Look at the speed of her, Ariel. She has. I wonder, does she do athletics?
Bogue keeps going. Bogue wants this goal.
Good save.
Oh, that's very cruel now on Louise Gunn.
And that's Emer with her 4th goal of the day.
But that's the 4th goal, for Emer Smith.
Yeah.
I nearly wanted to give it to Blauheen, but she's wanted a goal now so bad this half.
Indeed,
Six beautiful points.
Great first touch though from Louise. That was unfortunate for the Derry goalkeeper. Now it was unfortunate. She got a good hand to it. That's another Derry sub coming on. Number 22. Cassie Loughran.
Yeah, the goal
that's unfortunate. Now Derry had a good bit of possession. That's number 13 for Fermanagh being replaced as well with number 17. Leona McElroy, Lisnaski had a good game as well. And Adele Woods is coming on from Derry Gonley Harps.
Lots of legs there will help.
Lots of subs being made now in both camps.
Tanya Donnelly's played pretty well this afternoon. But a bit too aggressive there, pushing the back as she was making her way out. Great work by Shannon McQuaid there. Fermanagh still hungry, still looking. Bogue still wants her goal.
Absolutely. Has she got one yet?
Blauheen, no.
Oh, I thought she had one. Just all points, just
Maybe
all
she
wonderful
does.
points.
Yeah. Hold on, 4 or 5.
6 points.
You know, she could.
I think she might have won.
Emer has 4. Who was the other one? Boheen? Great. Anyway, Derry in with the chance here. Derry with the wonderful
goal.
goal and an absolute screamer in the end.
Yeah.
While we were talking away in the background. Great goal. And they deserve it, to be fair.
They do
They've had some
deserve
good
it for their
attacks.
second half performance, and you know they're still showing a bit of grit here, despite the scoreline. So yeah, lovely goal.
Orla
Like
McGough there, I think.
Yeah, Orla McGill, yeah.
Goal with the-
Orla's got all their scores today. The 1-4 from Derry, Orla's got them. So she'll be pleased with her contribution, and her trip back from Liverpool was in some ways worthwhile, but she'll be disappointed for her team now.
Smith into Newtocorn.
She's still not finished yet.
Certainly is not.
That's a fabulous score.
Beautiful score again. So what do we
That's
make
a
that from
fabulous
Boheen
score.
Bogue? 1-7?
1-7, yeah.
It's nearly like a competition between herself now and Emer Smith for.
Yeah. And they're still not finished yet.
So that's us. No more action from here. Entertaining game, some beautiful scores. But Derry probably in such shock from those first 2 minutes. Very hard to come back from that. 2 goals and a point, I think, within the first 2 minutes. Tried their best. Tried to steady ship, but in the end, this Fermanagh team was very impressive this afternoon. Some great scores. Plenty from Boheen Bogue, plenty from Emer Smith. The intensity was massive. The pressure on the kickouts absolutely massive as well, and Derry really with very little answers. And I don't know what they could have done to try to stop that today, Martina. But
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I think at the start of the game, you certainly wouldn't have predicted that scoreline. But Fermanagh came out ferociously, and they're still running here around the pitch, and it hasn't stopped. Derry certainly have been shell-shocked by the intensity of Fermanagh today, both on and off the ball. I mean, even without the ball, Fermanagh were ferocious. To get possession of the football back, and I think in the first half had at least about 80% of the possession. Derry certainly came into the game a wee bit more in the second half, but they couldn't penetrate the Fermanagh defence at all. So yeah, the Derry will be very disappointed with the scoreline. Fermanagh will be absolutely delighted. That's their second one in a row now, so they're definitely on the upward trajectory.
they're delighted, but
Derry
they look hungry. They look
Yeah,
out there like
absolutely.
they could have
Yeah,
done more.
absolutely.
And they look at maybe some of the frees they gave away, especially in the back line in the second half. A lot of frees given away.
Yeah.
But apart from that, nearly a flawless performance from them. Very
Yeah.
unlucky not to score 2 other goals, 2 off the post. But we'll leave you here anyway. Thanks very much for being with us this afternoon. Thanks for Martina O'Cafferty here beside me. Beautiful day here. And that's it. We leave you.